nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you? Live at zero complaint level. मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Life is lived through the body by the embodied. First principle. Body does not live the life. Body doesn't have any experience. All experiences happen only to mind. It is not theoretical. Knowing is knowledge. And experiencing is wisdom. Can we experience this? I did. Many years before, there was something wrong with my big toe. And something was growing like a small growth, red. So, somebody came, did namaskar. So, when he touched my foot, I just pushed it down because it was hurting. So he says, Swamiji, what is that? That growth? I said, that is a wisdom toe. Like people have got wisdom tooth. I said, I got a wisdom toe. He said, no, it's not a matter of joke, it's serious. I said, then what should I do? You must get it operated. I said, okay, I'll get it done. Thank you for suggestion. He said, no, I am a doctor, I can do it. I said, come then. So I went with him. And like this, I was sitting in a chair, put my leg on the stool. He gave the local anesthesia, long needles. And after about 15 minutes, then he took one rubber hammer and hit on that. He said, how do you feel? I said, I am feeling emotional that you are taking so much care of me. He said, no, not that way. Do you feel anything here? I said, no, I don't feel anything. That means now the local anesthesia is set. Then he said, now you can watch the operation. He took a nice scalpel, cut it next to that whatever was growing, like some small growth, like a bee, and then he dug it, and like we take out the ice cream, he just scooped it out. And I was seeing that, blood was coming. He said, Swamiji, you are very lucky. Everything has come out, nothing is remaining inside. I said, thank you very much. Then he stitched. And I was seeing all that. And then I said, hey, I am a great yogi. Now I don't get pain even if somebody cuts my foot. Ha ha. So happy for half an hour. After half an hour, then the pain started. Oh God. See, that day I realized that my toe was in meditation. Mind was withdrawn from the toe. Although toe was cut, there was no pain. So where is the experience happening? Not in the body. Experience happens only in the mind. See? Like we take care of our body, two ways. One way, we give our body good food, organic food, and we give medicines, we give rest, all necessary. But we don't only give the body all these comforts, we take work also from the body. So there are two ways. One is, we all work by our body. We go to work, we do work there, then we earn our bread and butter. Then we come in contact with the people, we meet them. This is working by the body. We are also working on the body. Like you student here in yoga, when you are doing pranayam, you don't get money out of doing your pranayam. When you are doing asana, you don't get anything. See? You go for a long walk in the morning to return back. You don't get anything out of it. Then why you are doing? Because you are working on the body. So there are two aspects of body. One is working by the body and second is working on the body. Why we work on the body? To keep the body healthy and fit. If this is understood, similarly, we are living through the body as a mind. Now what we have done to work on our mind? We are only working by the mind. What we have done to work on the mind? Like we work on the body to keep the body healthy. Are we working on the mind to keep the mind healthy? Think. Now it is easier to understand. To work by the body and work on the body. Easy to understand. But a question comes. How do we understand working by the mind and working on the mind? See? The working by the mind is default settings of our interactions with the world. See? That mantra which I played, happy mantra, there is one word in Hindi. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, hear, no comments. See? Meaning, seeing is happening, hearing is happening, no comment means no words, no appreciation, no condemnation. Now be very attentive. What is speech? Speech is grossified mind. Now here it is written, Yogaha Chittavritti Nirodha. Now tell sincerely, have you ever attained Chittavritti Nirodha?
A little bit. Meditation.
We have to understand the meaning of Nirodha. Nirodha doesn't mean you don't have thoughts in the mind. That can be attained even by anesthesia or by drugs. That is not Chittavritti Nirodha. See. Now to understand Chittavritti Nirodha, try this experiment. Very simple. Think whatever you want to think. But only one condition. Don't use words. Think. You can't think.
You can't think without a word.
Because mind is unmanifest words. Words are manifest mind. See, water and ice. Water formless. Water with the form is ice. So, ice is grossified water, and if you remove the shape and size of the ice, it is water. Exactly the same way. Mind expresses as words. And these words express in 4 stages. Or the mind expresses in 4 stages. So manifest mind is speech, And unmanifest speech is mind. I am not telling you from books. See. So the unmanifest mind is called life, paravani, life. Then the first expression of that life, paravani, is the mind where the thought and object of the object of that thought, they are not yet differentiated. To understand this, take an example. We take black gram, hard one, and want to eat it. Our teeth will come out. It's so hard. Then we put it in the water overnight. It is swollen. It is ready to get differentiated in the two catalodons, they will come out, separate them. But they are not yet done. In the same manner, life expresses as Pashyanti Vani, wherein the thought and object of the thought, they are not yet differentiated. Second stage. Then that still grossification happens. Then the same Pashyanti Vani becomes the Madhyama Vani, the subtle speech, wherein the thought and object of the thought, both are thoughts. Like daydreaming. When we go from here, we'll have to take, that Livingston, that is the better road this time. Nothing is happening. Everything. Road is also the thought, and thought is also the thought. Everything is thoughts. That is the Madhyama Vani. We all keep on talking to ourselves with Madhyama Vani. And the last stage, when mind expresses fully, is Vaikari Vani, by which the word and object indicating the word, they are separate. This is a Bluetooth. Now this Bluetooth doesn't know its name is Bluetooth. I know. Be very attentive. The object is other than me, outside me. But the word Bluetooth is inside me. Now when we give zero value to the objective world, you will stop talking. But when we give any value, positive or negative, immediately we start talking. See? And mind being energy, and when we keep on talking, there is unnecessary wastage of this energy. We are learning Chittavritti Nirodha because you are sitting in front of me. See? Now, two techniques I'll tell you. Try. Technique number 1. We'll do it right away. It's very simple. For next 1 minute, you are not going to talk to yourself. But don't go to sleep. Stop. You have done nothing, I have done nothing. Only proper understanding. Now, higher stage. Then I'll explain everything. Next 1 minute, one part you are not talking to yourself. Second part, listen to silence. Stop. Now listen. Ears can hear sounds. Ears cannot hear silence, is it not? What you are doing? Then how to listen to silence? Don't get disturbed by any sound. Because what is silence? Absence of sound. And what the sound does? The sound creates disturbances in the mind, is it not? Now bring these two things together. Hearing is organ of knowledge, jnanendriya. Talking is organ of action, karmendriya. So these are the two energies, knowledge energy and action energy. What is our life? Only these two things, knowledge and action. When knowledge and action, they are supporting each other, our self-confidence is 100%. Because it is something like Chitta Vayavaha Chit Kriyayuta Shakhayordvai Shakti Mulaka. If you draw two lines from the same point, you take any point, take my hand. My hand is the point, one point. And from the same point, I draw two lines. These are the two lines. Can these two lines be parallel if they are starting from the same point? They cannot be. There will be some angle. And the difference between these two lines will keep on increasing as we go away from the point of origin, is it not? So, one line is knowledge, second line is action. Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Now our knowledge, Jnana Shakti, is not in tune with the Kriya Shakti. Meaning, when our knowledge is not manifested in our action, and if our actions are not the representative of our knowledge, what will be the result? We will be going away from the source. Wider the distance between the two lines, away we will be from the source. And when this happens, we lose confidence. I don't think I can do it, it's very difficult. Swamiji, you may say, Chittavritti Nirodha, but it's not possible, it's only, I feel I have done again after some time. So, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. Friends, we are not doing waking experience. We are in the waking experience and then we conduct the business of life. We are not doing dreaming. We are in the dream experience, then go through good and bad experiences. We don't do deep sleeping. We are in the deep sleep and then we snore. Try to snore when you are awake. You cannot. So we are in the waking, we don't do waking. We are in the dream, we don't do dream. We are in the deep sleep, we don't do deep sleep. Then why do meditation? Then we have to live in meditation and then conduct the business of life. Be very attentive. I, the waker, is available only in the waking state. I am not available in the dream and the deep sleep. I, the dreamer, is available only during the dream, not in the waking and deep sleep. I, the deep sleeper, is not available in the waking and the dream, but only in the deep sleep. But I, the one who is living in meditation, is available in waking, dream and deep sleep. Now I will make a statement. Try to find out who can make this statement. We all make it. I had good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. Who can make this statement? The waker cannot make, because he was not in the deep sleep. The waker cannot make this statement because he was not in the dream. Therefore, the one who is making this statement, he is in the waking without becoming a waker. He is present in the dream without becoming a dreamer. He is present in the deep sleep without going to sleep. This is our being. Correct understanding solves 99% problems. Once I was going somewhere in the out of the track area in a car, and our driver was driving, I was sitting, and for some reason car stopped. I said, "Hey," he said, "I don't know anything in the car." I said, "My God, now what to do?" So I came out of the car and was looking around, and I saw below one tree, one boy was doing something with the motorcycle. So I called him, "Hey, please come. Can you find out what happened with the car?" He was having a lot of pan in his mouth. In India they eat betel leaf and areca nut and tobacco. His mouth was full. I said, "Can you find out something?" He can't talk because his mouth is full. So he opened the bonnet. The driver opened the bonnet. And then he's singing comfortably. He took one stone and hit somewhere. And he started. We were so happy. Then I asked him, how much I had to pay? He showed 100. 100 rupees only for one hit? Now he has to talk. So he did Mahabhisheka. So much of saliva came out. Cleaned his mouth. He said, "For hitting, I am charging 1 rupee. But where to hit? to know that I am charging 99 rupees. See, friends, unless we are clear about what is below this bonnet, we are lost only in, oh, the color of the car is so beautiful, it has such nice windows, and it opens up also, and the doors also, they don't go like they go like a bird, oh, oh. But what is inside? Therefore, we have to start working on the mind. See? And what is working on the mind? Chittavritti Nirodha. I was talking to him. Mind has to go through 5 stages. One is Kshipta, Moodha, Vikshipta, Ekagra and Nirodha. What you are telling Nirodha. Kshipta mind is that mind which is non-stop running here and there. Whether we want or we don't want, like a spoiled child. See? Uncontrolled. Kshipta. Second is Moodha, dull-witted. Every moment ready to sleep. See? Every moment. Unable to hold. In one of the places, after my lecture was over, one person asked me, this happened in London. He says, Swamiji, we go for our meditation class and there we see some of them, when they sit for meditation, they are doing meditation, they do like this in between. What is this meditation? I said, this is a jhatka meditation. You get a jerky meditation. It is a sleep. Moodha, the mind is dull-witted. Do you know why it happens? We have never imagined mind can remain thought-free. We try to stop the mind thinking, no. Let the mind think, who cares? Don't get influenced by that. See? Then the moodhatva will go. Only silence is not the truth. See? These are the basics we have to understand. One example I give you. My eyes are seeing green color, white color, red color. Now what is the color of my vision? Vision has no color. Vision has no form. Not only that, my vision is not influenced by the green color, not influenced by the white color, not influenced by the red color. Now for this what I have to do? If the green color comes and I close my eye, why green color? Don't worry, it will not touch you. See, we don't have to do anything. All spiritual life is a process of undoing. Not doing this, not doing that. Not becoming someone extraordinary. No. Real spiritual life is a process of undoing and unbecoming. Are we carrying less load on our head? I am man, I am woman, one load. I am married, I am unmarried, second load. I am rich, I am poor, third load. I am educated, I am overeducated, fourth load. I am Indian, I am American, fifth load. One more, I am spiritual. Are Dumbo? And when we unload 100%, as in deep sleep, that time we continue to exist. See, friends, therefore, this is the rule. Everything is happening only in the mind. Nothing is happening outside. Nothing is happening inside. Inside and outside is a trick of the mind. See, Therefore, we sit for meditation and then we say, now see at Bhru Madhya and keep on doing. One person asked me this question, Swamiji, we were told do the half opening the eyes. I am unable to do it. Please tell me how to do that. I said, you are dumb. How come? I said, how many eyes you have got? 2. Half is how much? 1. So sit like this. Meditation. Don't struggle. See, friends, relax. We have to gain nothing in life. We are not going to lose anything in life. See? So, we have to unbecome. Unbecoming happens in deep sleep. Deep sleep, we are nobody. We are nowhere. In deep sleep, where we are inside the body or outside the body? We are inside this hall or outside the hall? We are in India or in America? Nothing. Then, whether we are in 2022 or 1947, whether morning or evening, time is gone, space is gone, and body is gone. That time we are neither man nor woman, nor rich nor poor. Therefore, we are, be attentive. We all have a common experience of dream, deep sleep. My waking world is different than your waking world. My dreams are different from your dreams. But in deep sleep, we are all merged in one homogeneous. There is no sense of limitations of time, space and object. There is no sense of otherness. When this illusion of inside and outside disappears, that is abidance in the truth, what you asked me this question. And it can happen only by understanding. What is our present understanding? The life, the prana is inside. Mind is inside. This is what ours, isn't it? And then we are in our heart, lotus heart. And then we keep on doing. How it is so small. Anoho aniyan mahato mahiyan atmasya janto nito guhaya. It's so small. Don't disturb it. Gone. No, understand. Be very attentive. This hall, beautiful house, inside is space. Outside is also space. What is the correct understanding? This house is in the space, is it not? Inside and outside illusion is on account of the unwanted value given to the walls. If we pull out the walls, will the inside space go outside? Has the outside space entered after creating the hall? Everything is happening in the space, is it not? Be very attentive. Outside air, inside air. Outside air is air, inside air is called as prana. What is that which makes the air into prana? Prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. According to Yoga Shastra, there is a capsule of consciousness around each body. And when the external air comes, the distance is called 12 fingers, this much distance. So from our nose up to here, from head up to here, then you draw a contour line. We are all living in that light of consciousness. The air enters this contour line through the nose and it becomes prana. If the internal air and external air, you don't allow them to be going and coming, is life possible? So, air is inside as well as outside. Like space is inside as well as outside. Therefore, like the hall is in the space, be attentive. In the same manner, the body is in the prana. Prana is not in the body. You break the barrier of body identification. Go further. Mind. This is an object. That object which is not included in our mind doesn't exist for us. See? One day I was taking food somewhere and some child was sitting also next to me, and I took some rice, and some rice was generously given to the beard. So it was hanging here and there. And the child said, Swamiji, there is something dirty on your beard. I said, please remove it. Show me what is the dirt. It's rice. Do you think I am eating dirt or what? It's rice. See? Then why it is called as dirt? In the beard, other than the beard, anything is a dirt. And when she was talking like this, one of my beard hair was sacrificed and fell in the rice. Again, see, there is a dirt there. Do you think the beard is a dirt on my face or what? Meaning what? In the beard, other than the beard, everything is dirty. In the rice, other than rice, everything is dirty. Be attentive. So, otherness is a dirt. For the mind, which is not included, doesn't exist. Now this object is caught by the mind. And a name to that object is given by the same mind, is it not? Form and a name. And what is the world? World is nothing but name and form. Forms are outside, names are inside. Forms are many, formless is one. Names are many, sounds are many, silence is one. This journey from many to one is the spiritual path. See, friends, it's so simple. So, the mind which is holding the external object and the mind which is giving the name to that object is a common mind. This object I called as Bluetooth, you will call something else. So the object may be known by all the minds, but the names to that object are given by the individual mind. Therefore, from the body point of view, my mind versus your mind. But from the absolute truth point of view, there is only one mind. Like there is only one air. It's not that your air is separate, my air is separate. They become separate after body identification. In the same manner, mind is one. Be attentive. Earth is one, water is one, fire is one, air is one, space is one, mind is one, life is one, consciousness is one. The journey from many to the one is the spiritual life. Now this state of yours is Chitta Vritti Nirodha. This experience is listening to silence. There is no achievement, there is no failure. This we have to live in this mode 24/7. Then we start living in meditation. And various mantras that we chanted in this mantra mala, one of the most important thing is like wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Now, where are we? We are in the satsanga. When are we? During the satsanga. So, what should be we? Satsangi, the students. But are we here 100%? I am taking you still deeper, be attentive. Do we have a choice to live yesterday? We cannot live yesterday. Yesterday gone. We cannot live tomorrow, yet to come. So to live in the present, it is not an option, it's a compulsion. But what the mind does, either goes back in the past or goes in the future. And when the mind runs in the past and the future, past and future are tenses, is it not? Past tense, future tense. When you live in tenses, how can you be tension free? Then, if you drop the past tense, if you drop the future tense, present cannot be the tense. Present will be presence. Yoga Sutra, Trayamekatra Sayyamaha. Do you remember this? Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. You know yoga? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, and then Sayyamaha. When the mind is arrested from its movement in space, dharana, in objects, dhyana, and in time, samadhi. When the mind is arrested from its movement in time, space, and object, that mind is Paramatma, God. Don't try to understand. If you'll understand, you will make a concept. See, once I was giving a talk in Pittsburgh, in one university. After my talk was over, the professor told, Mr. Swami, you presented all the concepts very well. I said, sorry, I did not talk concepts. You are a professor is a concept, liable to change. You are American is a concept, liable to change. You are rich is a concept, liable to change. But you are is not a concept. This non-conceptual presence is the truth. And it is available 24/7 to us. But the question is, we are not available to the truth. Either we are all the time living in the past, or all the time worrying about the future. And the net result is all our energy is completely dissipated. To understand this, take a simple example. There was a building, maybe a 20-story tall, and they had to pump the water up there. So they started a motor. But the water was going very little. What is happening? Why the water is not reaching? Then they investigated. That pipe which was carrying the water, it was holy. Many holes. So The water which was going up was leaking out through the holes. How can it reach in the top? In the same manner, our infinite energy that we are is leaked out through the 10 holes. 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action. Therefore, it never reaches here. So block the holes. How to block the holes? There are 10 organs, you all know. 5 organs of perception, 5 organs of action. If we work on one, it will give us a tremendous help. That one organ is our tongue. In English, there is no corresponding word for the tongue, what is in Sanskrit. When the tongue is used for tasting, it is called a rasana. And when the tongue is used for talking, it is called a jivva. So our tongue is 2 in 1. Speaking is action and tasting is knowledge. Control this one organ. How to control? First talking. That Mahamantra. See, here, no comments. No comments. Now see, when this green, white and red color have no impact on me, where I am seeing them, but I am not disturbed by them. See? Whether heat or cold, when both are okay, we are not obsessed with anything, we are away from the objective world. See, Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna tells this. Jitatmanaha prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha dukkheshu tatha manapa manayoho. Paramatma samahitaha, you are ready to merge in the divine. Under 2 conditions, only 2 conditions. See? Shita Ushna Sukha Dukkheshu. Be attentive. World is made up of complementary opposites. There is nothing in this world which is singular except Paramatma, except the divine. Everything is in pairs. Joy, sorrows. Health, disease. Loss, gain. Friend, enemy. Birth, death. Everything in this world is in pair. Day, night. North Pole, South Pole. Movement, stability. Everything is in pairs. Now the teacher says there, Jitatmanaha prashantasya paramatma samahita shitoshna sukha dukkheshu. When all the pairs of complementary existence, they come and dash against us, mind remains untouched by them. Meaning, we rise above the personal likes and dislikes. No liking, no disliking. Be attentive. Is it not our natural state? Eyes do not have liking for the green color and disliking for the white color. Liking and disliking is an illusion. Attachment and hatred is an illusion. There is nothing like attachment. If there is real attachment, we will never go to sleep. Because what is sleep? Detaching from the body, is it not? There was one child, he used to wake up in the morning, his great-grandmother, I used to stay with them for some time. And a very old lady, she used to sleep in her bed, and in the morning this great-grandchild will come and ask, Mama, come on, get up, now it is the morning, and he'll pull her this side. And that old dilapidated lady say, okay beta, I am getting up, okay, go. That day it so happened, he pulled her this side and her danger came out and she did not say anything. So he again moved her, come on, get up. When she did not, the child went to his mother. Mommy, see what the grandmother is doing, she doesn't listen to me. So the mother came and saw, oh, she is dead. See, friends, when the body dies, nothing happens to us. We are not attached to body. We all were children at a time. Where our childhood body has gone? File an FIR. Please investigate where my childhood body has gone. Then teenage body has gone. We are the same. Middle-aged body has gone. We are the same. The old body will also go. Nothing happens to me. We have died 3 times. As a child we died and were born as a teenager. As a teenager we died, we are born as a middle age. The middle age died, we are born as the old age. Old age will die, we continue to exist. Even if you want, you cannot die. This is too much. Yes, it is too much. See, friends, but if we keep on holding to the name and the form, then names and forms are subject to destruction. Because forms are many, names are many. Then what will be the spiritual practice? Formlessness and namelessness. Meaning, nothing special. When we fill any form, what are the things we write? Name. And then DOB, date of birth, means before that I was not there. Then the size, 4 feet tall and 6 feet wide. And then weight, 2 tons. So time, space and object, these are with reference to the body. Body has got a shape, sounds are many. Now last thought. Therefore, if we remain aware of formlessness or silence, we are approaching our own self. And when we are approaching our own self, there will be disturbances of minute and minor sounds which will be enough to disturb us. You must have seen where silence is overemphasized. There people are cranky. Little bit sound happens, don't you know, meditation in progress, don't disturb. Why? We are already disturbed. No. Let any sound come and go. Who cares? Like you are listening to satsanga, listen to the world. We listen to so many, nothing happens to us. We are the same. In the same manner, we hear to the world, don't worry, it's okay, who cares? That's it. So when we are undisturbed by the sounds, then we are practicing silence. By keeping the mouth shut is not silence. In Bhagavad Gita, silence is defined. Mana prasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha. Silence is the discipline of mind, not that of the speech. The discipline of the speech is anudvegakaram vakyam satyam prehitam chayat. You talk soft, sweet. Let our words not create agitation in a listener's mind. That is the discipline of speech. Discipline of mind, maunam. Don't talk to yourself. Now the final touch. 2 things if we practice sincerely. Number 1, we stop talking to ourselves. But in which asana? I have given a name to this asana. Don't talk to yourself. I call it as a commodasana. When you land on your commode in the morning, till the job is done, don't talk to yourself. See? When you talk to yourself, you have become somebody. See? Give it a try. Sincerely. Then you will bypass Chittavritti Nirodha. You will go beyond that. And what is beyond that? Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. Then we are abiding in the self. So when I am abiding in the self, whether there are thoughts or no thoughts, it doesn't make any difference. Like when I know swimming, it doesn't make any difference. I can swim through the waters. Whether waves are more or less, no problem. I know how to swim. Exactly the same way. Chittavritti Nirodha means presence and absence of thoughts are having no consequences in my life. So this first technique, Commodasana, this commode yoga you do, and that time realize this, that whenever we talk, at the seed, at the root of every thought, there is somebody sitting. See? You just take this position. You are either a son or a father or daughter or a mother. Now, as a son or a father, either as a daughter or a mother, now think. What will be the thoughts? If you are a son, you are thinking about your father. If you are a father, you are thinking about the son, and so on. Because be attentive. Mind requires a reference to start thinking. Without reference, you cannot think. Then what is to be done? Now take this position as Mr. Nobody. You cannot think. Be attentive. In deep sleep, we were nobody. From deep sleep, you get up. You are getting up as a nobody. Go to the toilet. The one who is sitting is a nobody. Therefore, that is the right time you can practice this, not to talk to yourself. And once you get a knack, spiritual progress is a knack. Like swimming is a knack. Once you know the swimming, you never forget it. Because swimming is not done by the mind. It's a knack. One of my friend, he didn't know swimming. We went for swimming to a swimming pool. His wife, his son and me, we got into the pool. And the son was hardly 2-3 years old, but he was able to swim nicely. I told him, hey, come on man. Oh no, I can't swim. No, he just can't swim. What can you do? And a small child is able to swim. You ask him, how did you learn swimming? Oh, I learned swimming. It is such a knack. And this knack is, again Patanjali, Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. Prayatna Shaithilya. Minimum efforts in life. When efforts are minimum, you are normal. You are natural. If somebody is hard of hearing, he or she has to put lot of efforts. But if your hearing ability is normal, no efforts. So life becomes effortless, and effortless life is spontaneous. Spontaneity is the expression of divinity. let Him express through us. And He can express through us when we vacate. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.